channel A Pinch of Positivity. Firstly, thank you very much for your response on my first video. Today, I will be talking about what is spirituality and what motivated me to follow this path of spirituality. Spirituality to me, as per my understanding, is the method with which we identify who we actually are rather than who we perceive we are. We normally live in the body consciousness. We think we are the body, we do this, we do that. But spirituality connects you to your true self, which is called the soul. So, spirituality to me is connecting to your true self and living a natural way of life. Spirituality means liberation. There are no rules for spirituality. You are not bound to do this or bound to do that. No. Spirituality liberates you from all bondage. Spirituality liberates you from right or wrong. There's no right, there's no wrong in spirituality. In spirituality, we understand that neither me or the other person is right or wrong. We just are different based on the experiences that we have had in our life, all lives, past lives. We are different, and basically it then creates an acceptance, yes, an understanding that we are all equal yet different based on whatever experiences we have had in this life or in our past lives. Spirituality is freedom, it's peace, joy, kindness, compassion. It's the true nature of living. The true quality, the true nature of soul is positivity, is peace, is purity. And that's what spirituality connects you to. It connects you to your innermost, deepest part of your soul. And that's where basically you start to realize how wrong we were living and how beautiful life can be when we follow spirituality. There are no written rules in spirituality. There are no basically guidelines that you have to do this, you have to do that. Definitely not. Once you decide that I want to change and I want to know the true knowledge, universe will guide you and help you to get that knowledge. Things will start happening in a way that will guide you step by step of how you can basically access to the spiritual knowledge, and then it is up to us how we bring that knowledge into our practical life and make our lives better. To me, my journey for change started around 9 to 10 years back. For the first time when I saw in a cremation ground the body of my uncle burning, that created a spark in me. I really did not know what I am looking for. But there was a certain realization that what am I doing? I am basically, what kind of a life I am living? I'm getting angry, I'm getting frustrated, I'm basically just rushing through life for what? At the end, basically to face this consequence. And that's where I decided that I really need to bring change. And the beauty of it is that the moment I made this decision to find answers to life, to death, from the bottom of my heart, from the purest of all intention, things started happening in a way that never happened. My friends, my relatives who have always been with me suddenly started giving me some spiritual books. Although I never mentioned to them about my experience, I started getting access to spiritual books. I started getting access to spiritual leaders. Spiritual leaders started coming to my location in Aruba. And basically, universe started helping me tenfold to get the knowledge that I want. Yes, it has been a process. And it's not that I have become 100% perfect. No. Today also, there are days when I succumb to my weaknesses. Sometimes I do get frustrated, I do get angry, but with this knowledge that anger and frustration is limited to a very short period of time. Within minutes, I realized that my action was wrong, and I will go to that person and will apologize for the way I reacted or spoke to that person. Not because whether he is right or wrong, irrespective of who is right, who is wrong, it is important for us to realize that I made a mistake of reacting in a negative way and I should apologize for that. Whether the other person accepts your apology or no is none of your business. You have to, from your cleanest and the purest of heart, apologize and move on. So, continuing with my story, as the moment I started getting access to all the knowledge, I started soaking in. It is only when I started sitting in silence, meditating, that when basically the knowledge started making sense to me. It was a connection basically where my mind and intellect was a witness to my soul having conversation with some higher authority. The feeling is something that cannot be described. It can be only felt. The feeling was so beautiful, and the knowledge pouring was so simple and clear that things started making sense. And then basically I understood that in order for the real change, I need to start applying spirituality in my day-to-day life. And things started changing. My attitude, my behavior to my family, to my colleagues changed. Slowly, they started noticing that change. Relationships became better. My ability to handle work, stress, situations started improving. And then there's a point that's come where I know that every situation that is coming in my life is coming to teach me something and that I have to learn from it. And until and unless I don't learn from it, that situation will keep repeating itself. This is very beautiful. We have to really understand this from the terms of an examination. When a person is in any grade, say grade 6 or grade 7, and he is giving an examination, he doesn't pass the examination, he is asked to repeat the class. He doesn't progress till he doesn't complete the examination successfully. In the same way, life will present us with the situation. If we do not understand the knowledge it is trying to give us, try to understand what it's trying to teach us, we will not move on. That situation in some or the other form will keep repeating again and again and again till we have understood the reason behind that situation coming in our life. When we understand the lesson from that situation, then we put an end to the chapter. We have successfully passed our exam and then we move on to another chapter. Life is beautiful. There are so many chapters to learn. There are so many exams to pass. But if we do that in the correct knowledge, in the right frame of mind, with positive attitude, we will excel in each and every exam. My suggestion is never ever get stressed at the situation. Very easy to say, but slowly and steadily. When you come in, when you're faced with a problem or you come in contact with a problem, sit, relax, try to understand the problem. Think, can I do something about this situation? If yes, do your utmost best to handle the situation. If there is nothing you can do, then understand that this situation has come to teach me something. Accept it. Tell the Lord Almighty in your purest of thought and purest of intention that I accept this situation that has come in my life and I thank you for it, and I will try my best to understand it. The moment you accept the situation, the moment basically you surrender yourself to the situation, your problem will start disappearing. They will start vanishing in thin air. You have to try to believe it. But again, the thought has to be pure, the intention has to be pure. Spirituality is nothing but whatever you think. From the moment you think, it has to be pure. Purity is the foundation of spirituality, and liberation is the result from spirituality. I have received some questions in the comments from the last video, and I promise you that as soon as I have some more questions, I will have one more video on the questions, and I'll provide you with all the answers. Till then, stay blessed, stay positive, and God bless you.